welcome once again to another episode of the Random Access Podcast, brought to you by rapodcast.net. This is episode 826, recorded live on Saturday, March 1st, 2025. And here are your hosts. It's been so long, I'm still hoping it's Dave Pillay.
Hi.
And the man who is sure it's Andy Lowe. Hi. It's been a little bit.
I mean, it's been 3 weeks. We missed 2 episodes. We missed 2 weeks.
Yes.
But, I think I'm still me. Do I not sound like me?
No, you do sound like you. So it is you, right?
I think I'm me.
Are we going to get in some sort of existential crisis right now?
How do I know it's me?
Jeez. Do we need to get Hans here to talk about philosophy?
I mean, I've been spending a lot of time this last week at work building code that interacts and makes API calls to OpenAI. So, I know how to do that at this point. I don't think it would take very much money to send it the audio of all of our episodes and have it parse out the conversations. And then it would take a lot of work. I'd have to get your input to my computer to be a text-to-speech that I set, or I could just send that raw audio, but I'd need to send the audio to the AI and then have it send text back into a text-to-speech into my voice to reply. So, I'm pretty sure I'm not that.
No, there would be too much of a delay.
Andy, you cut all the silence out in post-processing.
That is an excellent point, yes. And as anybody who listened to the last pseudo episode, Valley only needs 3 seconds of audio to mimic your voice. So that
it has a lot more than 3 seconds.
I know. There's a lot of audio out there.
I just did 45 seconds just talking about that I could be an AI. Huh.
Yeah.
I think I'm me.
Well, I know I'm me. But yes, it has.
Do you?
It has, well, I don't know. Ugh. It's been a week. But it's been so long, Dave. Remember how there were 3 bottles left out of the 4?
Yes.
There is now 4 bottles left.
Out of the 4.
It's been so long, there has been another
one.
Yes, I have added one.
I do appreciate, I was about to say, and I went very quickly through the mental process of, Andy, you better not have snuck in one of those drinks while we were not recording. And then I'm like, no, that's mean. Andy is an adult and can drink if he wants to drink, especially since he's not even alcoholic. He's allowed to drink his own stuff. He doesn't have to wait for the show. There's no obligation. And then you're like, yep, they're all there. And then there's one more. And I'm like, aw.
Yeah, I just picked one up at Walmart, which I also picked up. Pringles, it seems, also released a can of all-dressed Pringles.
Ooh, bringing a little bit of Canada to the U.S.?
Which I'm really happy that Lay's has done some all-dressed chips. They're not as good as the Ruffles all-dressed, but they're still, okay.
I just today had egg potato chips.
Wait, what?
It's a potato chip.
Egg? Potato.
The flavor is egg, and it tasted like someone took the yolks of hard-boiled eggs, freeze-dried it, turned it into a powder, and then used that to coat the chips. It's not bad.
Oh.
But
1 second.
But it's...
1 second, I gotta grab something.
Okay. I'll just wait here for Andy to get back.
Okay, talking about weird potato chips. I forgot about these. Kate got me some bags of Lay's that are definitely not in English. And let me see what one of these flavors is. I'm going to use Google Lens because, of course, it can, translate things on the fly. Chinese. These are Big Wave potato chips, squid flavor. Squid flavor. These say Lay's Zunyi lamb rice noodles. And then these last ones are Lay's Italian red meat flavor chips. So it looks like I have squid flavor, some sort of lamb ramen soup flavor, And I'm guessing marinara flavored chips.
The marinara one has potential.
Yeah, the lamb ramen.
I'm sure a number of people would like the squid one. I'm just not one of them.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at going like, I'm all for trying interesting chips, but squid flavored chips. Not sure on that one. But anyway, Dave, I'm thirsty. You got to pick a number.
Sorry. Just you going like, I'm thirsty.
I'd like to drink something here. I am parched.
Numbers 2 and 3 mixed.
Let's see. That would be... I would just give you the flavors here. That 2 and 3 mixed would be orange cream, cranberry, raspberry, apple.
That doesn't sound like it would go well.
No.
Okay. I mean, you've given me the flavors of 2 and 3 now. Will you at least give me the flavors of 1 and 4?
All right. 1 and 4 is pineapple, cherry, lime, and wild cherry and cream.
So 2 and 4 potentially could go together.
Oh, the apple, cranberry, raspberry, wild...
What? No, the orange cream and the cherry cream.
Oh, the orange cream and the cherry cream. I feel like this would be sacrilegious for combining these, but you have to pick one so I can tell you.
All right, let's go with the orange cream.
Okay, the orange cream
There's an orange cream Mountain Dew?
No, there's an orange cream Coca-Cola.
There's an orange cream Coca-Cola. Okay. Yeah, then maybe mixing them wouldn't go well.
Because you have an idea of what the wild cherry is from?
No, but the fact that the orange cream... when you said orange cream, I was assuming it was like an orange-based soda.
No, this is Coca-Cola.
It's orange-based Coke, which is not going to mix well with other flavors, like without those flavors also being Coke.
Wow, that is a lot of orange on the back end. That's like drinking. You know how you have the orange creamsicle and it's melted?
Yeah.
And you have that like ice cream soup. That's what it tastes like on the back end. Yeah, I
I
guess.
still kind of want to make you like mix two of them.
Well, if you figure something out for when we go up to Manistee.
Okay. Orange cream Coke, huh?
Orange cream Coke, yes. This is one of their new flavors.
Does Pick and Save have that?
It should. It's a national rollout.
Like, that just sounds really good.
Yeah, that is a lot of orange on the back end. Wow. Yeah, I taste a little bit of the old vanilla Coke. And then, yeah, they put some orange on top of it. It's like... I feel like this is something that I would have tried on one of those Coke freestyle machines where you can put like the different syrups in.
I mean, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've used the orange flavor in those.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't just like orange Fanta in Coke.
No, this really tastes like orange cream as an aftertaste.
Do you have any vanilla Coke?
Not right now, no.
Okay, because that's what I would recommend combining.
Yes, no, yeah, a little bit more.
A little bit of the orange cream, a little bit of vanilla.
Yes, I can see that. All right. Well, that's now I'm better.
Yeah, well, now I'm thirsty.
But don't you have any of the Spindrift or that new Spindrift
I didn't
soda?
get any ready before I started recording.
It's not like this is a surprise.
I know. I didn't think I'd need any, and then you started talking about Coke and drinking, and I'm like, damn it, now I'm thirsty.
What you need to do is get Laz. I was going to say Lar. Who has a dog named Lar?
I'm not getting Laz to bring a can of soda up.
I was going to say, you get like that one, like St. Bernard little barrel.
Here, boy. All right, now hold still. Just have his like dog breath and slobber all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably come up with like a 3D printed thing to be able to put a can of like a 12-ounce can, a standard 12-ounce can on him somewhere.
That reminds me, I need to send that Tinkercade to the library so they can print up that bracket for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, did you call it Tinkercade?
Tinkercad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can tell, words.
I know. Andy, we've been doing this for 18 years. I'm well aware.
Is it 18? I thought it was 19.
We started in 2006, right?
don't remember. I would look on the website, but, you know.
I believe we started recording at PAX 2006. So that would have been September 2006.
Okay. So it would be.
So it's been 18 and a half years.
Yep. Wow. Next year
is 19. Well, okay. Next year, September. Yes.
And then
20 years.
And then the year after that, our podcast is old enough to start drinking.
I mean, that hasn't stopped us.
That's true. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I loved somebody posted on the YouTube that they could tell how long they've been listening by how old Isaac is now.
That's a little terrifying.
Which I'm kind of Isaac has been getting back into Minecraft, so I've got that installed on the new computer here too.
Nice.
I'm doing that. All right, I got a really weird question. What the heck was going on with all these Pokemon Go legendary mythicals or something request rewards?
You mean the Go Tour Unova?
Sure, whatever words you just said.
There's, okay, so you know how they do different regions?
Yes.
So a while ago, which is to say like 3 years ago, they did, God, maybe even more, because they did the Go Tour Kanto, where it was a weekend filled with Kanto-themed Pokemon and Kanto-themed events. This is the same thing. It's the evolution of that, but for the Unova region, which is the Pokemon Black and White. So there's the whole story about what's going on with Black and White. It's introducing you to Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom, which are the legendaries from Black and White. And then there's just a bunch of like short-term event-based rewards to get you the legendaries. It's basically the catch-up. Like if you weren't playing when those legendaries were out, you might not have them. So this is the like,
I did
all right,
not.
we're gonna give everyone the chance to like get these.
Which I did.
Congratulations.
After burning through so many golden raspberries.
Yes.
And so many ultra balls. Oh my gosh. My inventory was overfilled. It is not anymore.
Yeah.
They would just not get in the ball. And
Andy, those were quest rewards, right?
I know. And they were still...
You know they can't run.
I know they can't run. But still, even with the lower balls, it was just... I blew through my regular Pokeballs, and then I went up, and then I went up again, and then I said screw it and started just throwing golden raspberries at them as well, and then I finally started catching them. I don't know if my luck was bad or what, but I'm throwing great throws at them with golden raspberries with the ultra balls, and they just
shake it off.
Shake it off.
They Taylor Swifted your Pokeballs.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad though that I had so many high level balls and golden raspberries. But that was rough. But it makes sense now that you talk about it. So
yep. I need to start spinning Pokestops. I'm down to 40 Pokeballs. 160 Ultra Balls, but 40 Pokeballs.
Yep, the kids' swimming lessons are downtown at the hotel, so we can normally there's about 4 Pokestops that we can hit from the pool. Mm-hmm. So we just are there for an hour, so might as well just get our spins in.
Spin.
Yep.
So that's what's going now. This whole thing about like the like gaining ranks and levels and like whatever this weird stuff is. I've never seen that before. That's new.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. Allergies are kicking in.
Yeah, this weather has just been all over the map. It's been super annoying.
And weather usually is. It generally covers the entire globe. Oh, come on. That was a good one.
I know.
That was a good one.
Still, though, I was able to glare at you for a bit, so, you know. Well, speaking of Pokemon, I can segue into a topic here.
Sure.
Because they announced that Pokemon TCG Pocket has passed 100 million total downloads.
Good for them.
Yep.
That's great. That's awesome.
Fantastic. And they have started exceeding 10 million in daily revenue. Daily revenue. They have been exceeding 10 million in daily revenue.
$10 million a day.
Yes. They have surpassed 500 million in lifetime revenue since launching in October.
Yep. I don't like it.
Yep. Yeah, and they just released another expansion, so it's just like I'm just trying to play catch up. And this is the really annoying thing. So, right?
Yep.
They have to give you an option of, getting a guaranteed card at some point, right? It's because it's a gacha game and the rules state, there has to be a way of actually, earning a card outside of random chance, right?
Okay.
And so every time you open up a pack, they give you pack points. And then if you save up enough pack points, you can actually get any card in the system.
Card you want from the pack.
Yep.
Sure.
There are individual pools of pack points for each expansion.
Yes.
So I can't, I've got 75 pack points in the latest expansion. The expansion before that, I have 415 pack points. The expansion before that, 290. It's just okay, that's great. Now I have all of these pack points that are just spread all over the place. Ugh.
Well, you got to finish each of the packs.
I know.
That's what the points are for, is to get whatever, the last cards are.
Yep. But then me wanting to be the most efficient, puller, I always go for the packs that have the greatest chance of giving me a new card, which are the newest ones. And so now it's these previous
But
things.
then you'll never finish the old ones.
Yep. I just didn't expect them to start throwing out these expansions so freaking fast. 4 the original and then 3 expansions since October. Ugh, I don't know. It keeps Isaac happy, so.
$10 million a day.
Yes, $10 million a day. There's people paying. That's the other thing there is the fact that you can only open packs by paying money for a certain amount of packs per day, and then they cut you off. So it's okay, so now you're going to have people come, trying and then coming back and then trying again and then coming back. They can't go all at once. They can't push it.
Yep. God damn. That's so much money.
Yep. But that's mobile apps for you. Hasbro, one of our other topics here, announced their year revenues, which the year over year, the revenue fell 17% total for the whole company. They fell to $4.1 billion for Hasbro. But their gaming business had a gaming revenue increase by 22% to $471 million from their digital and gaming section. $112 million of that $471 million came from Monopoly Go.
Okay, so that brings a question to my mind. First off, that's horrendous. Second off, who owns Monopoly Go? Is it Hasbro?
Yeah.
Or do they license it? Because it's Scopely is the company that does Monopoly Go.
Well, they probably licensed it for a certain probably some sort of percentage of the revenue, right?
Yeah, that would be my guess. And the reason I bring that up is because, and this was another topic that I think we got lost in the 2 weeks we didn't record, Niantic is looking to sell Pokemon Go.
What? Niantic is looking to... Why would you sell a golden goose?
Because when you're tired of doing the goose, I don't know. Niantic is looking to sell Pokemon Go for $3.5 billion to Scopely. So, if you think it's bad now for the pay to win stuff in Pokemon Go, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, no, I have played Marvel Strike Force. Well, I played Marvel Strike Force. I tried Star Trek Fleet Command. I tried Scrabble Go.
Mm-hmm. How about the idea of I'm just putting these out there, limited number of spins per day, but you can pay to unlock more spins.
They already do that in Pokemon Pocket. You get 2 free packs a day, but if you pay their monthly subscription of I think $10 for the month, you can open 3 packs a day, which I did the free 2-week trial when the latest expansion came out. Well, the previous expansion came out just because I'm well, shoot, it's a 2-week free trial. It's a new expansion. I'll gladly, dump my 2-week free trial on opening another extra pack during the day. And there are extra quests that get you more hourglasses and everything else, and Pokegold and that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
How about a when the Pokeball does the tilt lock that's standard in Pokemon, that has been part of the series since the first fucking game? How about a tilt pause? It looks like insert Pokemon here is about to break out. Spend some in-game currency to make sure it
Guarantee
stays
the lock,
in.
yeah. I don't like that.
Yep. These are just some of the things that you can expect to see should Niantic sell this game. Like, Niantic isn't the best company out there, but they're also not the worst.
No, that is very, very true. Like, Isaac has done a lot with Pokemon, and he hasn't paid anything. You know, that's great. It's even Minecraft. You know, there was lots of things where he sees the YouTubers doing stuff, but they're doing it on Java. He's got Bedrock because he's on a tablet. He's like, oh, I'd love to, you know, get this mod. And I go on there, and of course, you know, Bedrock uses the Microsoft Store for hosting all of the mods and everything. And a lot of them cost mine coins. It's like $3 to get the mod for, that's 1 block, but a 1 block lucky block. It's just like,
Yep.
There's actually one mod that I was very curious of trying out, but it turns out it's a Java only mod. But it's one where you start inside a little circle, and every time you craft a new item, your circle gets 1 block bigger in diameter. Mm-hmm. And so, like, okay, yeah, you hit a tree, you get a log. Okay, your circle goes from 1 to 2. Mm-hmm. You know, you turn that log into planks, 2 to 3. Turn the planks into a crafting table, 3 to 4. It's like, okay, so then you actually start slowly expanding. It's like, okay, it causes you to focus, right?
Sure.
I don't know. Every time I start a new Minecraft game, it's just I have the whole world in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I need to center myself because I like exploring. Mm-hmm. The problem is I go exploring and then I die.
Yeah, it's a survival game.
Yeah.
I have been playing a lot of Terraria, which is colloquially known as 2D Minecraft, whereas Minecraft is colloquially known as 3D Terraria. And so to me, the idea of like the Minecraft, the world is infinite, is not infinite.
It is not infinite.
Okay. It's just really big.
Yes, it is huge.
Terraria, the world is very finite, and even the large world, it only takes a few minutes to go from one end to the other. But like that's because throughout the course of the game, you will need things from the entire world.
Yeah, you don't need that in Minecraft. I watched somebody do a random seed speed run, and he wasn't even going fast, and he still beat the game in under 30 minutes.
Damn.
And he was sitting there like he was doing the speed run, but then he was also like talking about it. He's like, yeah, you could go here and do this, and just make sure you grab these 6 things, and I went the wrong direction here. If I would have gone this way, I might have been able to shave another couple of minutes off there, but whatever. It's just nonchalantly speed running through Minecraft.
Well, a lot of the Minecraft, like a lot of the speedrunners in a lot of other games do that too.
Yeah.
That is kind of the point of games done quick, right?
Yep.
Is the speedrunner just like talking and chatting and the couch is behind them.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just, just having a good, he's like, yeah, this is, it's not like world record stuff, but this is, he's like basically saying like, oh yeah, you could probably do this. It would take some time to learn a couple of things. But if you do that, you should be, like, yeah, you too could finish Minecraft in under a half hour. And I'm sitting there going like, I have never seen the end.
I'd be curious to see how you and Isaac take to Terraria.
Yeah, I might show him that one just because it's a
little different than Minecraft in the sense that Terraria is more focused on combat. Like there are bosses, and the bosses will spawn randomly once you reach certain criteria.
I'm not sure if he'd be interested in the bosses or not. I don't know. I'll have to show it to him. I mean, I have it
If you guys end up playing, let me know.
I think I've already got it on Google Play. I think.
Terraria?
Yeah, wasn't there one for Google Android? No?
There was a mobile, wasn't there? Just buy it on Steam. It's like $3.
I know, but if it's on, I have it on mobile. If I have it on mobile, I can put it on his tablet. Because I have the Google Play Store on his Kindle Fire, which I am now really glad I have it on his Kindle Fire because Amazon seems to be shying away from Android as an operating system because starting August 20th, 2025, you will no longer have access to the Amazon App Store on non-Kindle devices, non-Kindle Android devices. Yep. So they are still having the Amazon App Store on their own Fire devices, Fire TV, Kindle Fires, that sort of stuff. They will still be an Amazon App Store for that. but that is it. There will be no Amazon App Store outside of their own ecosystem.
Well, crap. Well, wait, how long will that last until, like, someone sideloads it?
I don't know. I feel like there was a lot more people who get a Kindle Fire and go, how do I put Google Play on here, than everybody else getting an Android device going, okay, how do I put the Amazon App Store on here?
Fair. And yet, I expect it'll happen.
Yeah, no, I have the Amazon App Store on my phone. There are some apps that I got free through Amazon
That you want to have.
Yeah, that I want to have. That starting in August 20th, 2025.
You will not be able to get unless you have the Amazon App Store.
Yep. So
Side-loaded somehow.
Yes. Which part of me thinks, because I always heard this in the background, that Amazon was working on a forked version of Android. So they were trying to basically make their own OS that was not, open Android.
But why? Like, the point of it is to be open.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. March 5th, which, is coming up in a couple of days, is the end of the Windows version of the Amazon App Store. I didn't even know there was a Windows version of the Amazon App Store.
Yeah.
But
while we are on the topic of Pokemon and speedrunning, however, there's a nice segue into my topic.
Okay.
About Claude.
Oh, somebody's trying to get an AI to play Pokemon?
Someone is getting... Well, so people have had AIs play Pokemon before.
I know. I watched some of them when I was trying to learn about machine learning for my presentation, which people
and those were AIs specifically trained to play Pokemon.
Yes, that is true.
Claude 3.7, because fuck naming conventions. Is a LLM GPT, but it's a what they're describing as a reasoning model, which really just means it has some instructions to say, like, hey, come up with your output, but then take a second look at your output with these other instructions and, like, go over that again, right? That's really what a reasoning LLM is.
Mm-hmm.
But it has no specific, like, hey, here's how you play Pokemon, or here's the strategies in Pokemon. Like, it's just the general LLM, and it has been given access to a very limited set of the RAM state, so it can see some of the data in memory. It can see the screen, and that's about it as far as interaction with the game. It has the ability to send commands to the emulator, so it can move around and it can press buttons, and they basically said, go play Pokemon. And it's trying its darndest, but man, in AGI, this is not. Andy, you played Pokemon Yellow.
Yes, which is red, green, blue.
Yeah, it's a like slight remake of Red, Green, and Blue. You got to Lavender Town.
Yes.
And then got stuck.
Well, I didn't get stuck. It just
Oh, really?
I didn't. It just there was just a lot of things going on there. There's that giant. There's the tower. There's the mall. There's the Team Rocket. There's the gambling. There's things just kind of fanned out.
I seem to recall you telling me that you did not know where to go.
Yes, I also did not know where to go at Lavender Town.
Reached the top of the tower.
Well, I didn't reach the top of the tower.
You didn't reach it. I mean, there's the thing blocking you from the top.
Yes.
Right. That's what I meant. You reach the thing blocking you from the top of the tower, and you do not know how to progress.
Yes.
Which is another way of saying you are stuck.
Well, no, because then I just said, okay, I can't go here. I've got to do something else. So then I went to the right, but then there's like a Snorlax there. So then I went, I didn't, I basically just...
So
I went
stuck
around in a big circle, and then somehow there's a giant mall. There's,
Yep.
There's the whole Team Rocket, and then there's gambling as well.
Yep.
It's just a lot of things suddenly spread out in front of me, and I'm like, I don't know which one of these to choose.
So it was indecision.
Yes.
Okay. Pick one.
Do you want me to open up Yellow again? I literally have it in
I want you to finish it.
I don't know, freaking... Let me just...
Not like right now.
Hold on. I'm opening it up.
During the recording. That was loud.
I didn't know it was going to be that loud. Sorry.
And demonetize. Copyright takedown. That was Nintendo music in a YouTube video. Are you f***ing crazy?
I know. I saved my state. Now I'm exiting.
Okay, well, hang on. Wait, before you exit.
Oh, no, I'm already exiting.
I was going to ask what your playtime is.
Oh, how long I've been playing it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I should be able to, once this ad stops.
Why is there an ad?
Because I didn't pay for the emulator.
Oh, this is on your phone.
Yes.
Oh.
God, why did another ad pop up? John GBC, by the way. Let's see. Can it tell me my plate? Where does the playtime at? I see all the slots. How do I find the playtime?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You might have to load the slot and go to like the info button. If you go to menu, I think there's an info.
Oh, in the Pokemon game itself?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. No. Option, no. Save time. 29:27.
Okay, Claude is over 80 hours in and has fought Misty once.
Oh, no, I beat Misty already.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Here, let me read you what Claude just literally, as we are recording this, just put into its thinking. I tried interacting with the NPC, but I didn't get any dialogue. Let me try interacting with the other NPC by facing them. I'll move to coordinates 3,3 and press A to talk to the NPC with red/orange clothing. There are two people in the room. One of them is an NPC. The other one is the player.
Oh, jeez.
Claude just mistook himself for an NPC
Oh, boy.
while reading the screen, and then got stuck in a backyard loop again. Claude spent 76 hours in Mount Moon.
Well, Mount Moon is like the first tough one.
Andy.
Yeah, that's a lot of time in Mount Moon, but I could...
76 hours?
Yeah, that's a lot.
In Mount Moon?
That is...
After using Flash.
Oh, after using Flash?
Yep.
I was going to say, if you didn't have any light,
Nope.
trying to navigate Mount Moon would be tough.
After using Flash.
After using Flash, well, this is just bad all around.
This is like, oh my god.
Is it training any other versions of Claude from this at all, or no?
No, there is a second Claude that is watching this one and critiquing it, and then it passes that critique back to Claude.
Okay, so there is a reward bot in there then.
Sort of.
Sort of?
I mean, kind of a reward, but it's more of a correction bot. It's not doing any training. There is no training going on, right? It's a GPT. It is a pre-trained model.
Yes, which...
So there's no changes to the weights or the data
or
behind the
anything.
scenes. It's literally the context. Everything is in the context.
Which this is now, I feel like every single time I've watched anything about a machine playing, they always talk about the machine learning aspect of it. And, you know, there was the one that I had, did I link that to you guys? The other one where the guy played? Yeah. His AI was doing horrible.
Probably pretty good.
But yeah, no, he did a lot better. But his AI got stuck. You know, he gave him Squirtle as to start, just because he's like, look, I don't want the AI to be, you know, I want to give the AI a little bit of a leg up. So he gave him Squirtle, but the AI couldn't figure out basically how to use Squirtle's secondary move. Until one time, like, the AI ran out of the points for the first move.
Tackle?
Yeah, ran out of points for tackle. So then the only option was to use a secondary move, and that, you know, is super effective. And so suddenly the AI is like, oh, this secondary move's actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. You know, not having any sort of training in this is just, why is it just banging its head against the wall over and over again?
Well, because that's the point, right? This is our latest, most advanced LLM, a thinking LLM, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's got to try it. Like, we want to see how this thing can do in different things. Pokemon may as well. It's just hilariously bad at it.
Yes, no, I
my god, it's so bad. This is monkeys and typewriters bad. I mean, it got through the first gym. It did get through Brock. and then proceeded to spend 78 hours in Mount Moon. It also apparently doesn't know the type chart and is not properly tracking the type chart. So, like, it didn't know that water resists water, which at least it does in Gen 1. And for some reason, it thought a normal flying type would be weak to a water type. It also, I don't think, understands ledges. I don't know if it knows that it can jump down ledges and that they're one way.
Heck, I didn't even know that first time playing.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, it's like you go down this thing, it's like, boonk. Like, what the hell just happened?
Jump down a ledge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know he can jump down ledges. He's discovered a lot about the game. Unfortunately, his mechanism for tracking the context and tracking what he knows is kind of limited. There's a lot to know about the game. And doing this with a GPT is very different than doing it with a dedicated AI.
Yes.
At the same time, I feel like I'm watching the beginning of Caprica, Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's, or like, you know, this is Skynet, welcome.
No, I'm not going to argue against you. So, do you want to do another video game thing, or do you want to do an AI topic?
Yeah, let's do another video game thing.
Well, there is a demo out. Somebody has put a randomizer into Portal.
A Portal randomizer.
Yes.
Interesting.
So, there are things like variable gravity, variable turrets that show up, zombies show up, neurotoxins.
Okay.
So it's all the Portal levels, but there's, you know, it's roguelite sort of thing.
It's more like there's random elements added to the levels.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because, you know, you and I could go through Portal 1.
Like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
I think.
probably not even that now, especially, you know, remembering some. It's like, oh, it's this one. Oh, yeah, I got to go here, and then I got to go over here, and then, yep.
There's a couple shortcuts I know for some of the levels.
Yep. But yeah, no, if your shortcut is now that the floor is lava, that's a different way of doing things.
Yeah, especially because it's going to mean the floor is not a portalable surface.
Nope.
That right there changes a bunch. If you move the portalable surfaces around. By the way, there's a portal gun in Terraria.
Oh, lovely.
A working portal gun.
Oh, geez. All right.
It's post-game content. You have to beat the game to get it.
Ah, all right. So
But
it's
it
kind of
does
like
exist.
the Elytra for Minecraft.
Sure? Question mark?
The flying wings that everybody uses, you have to get those from an end ship. Yeah, you have to get those from an end city ship. The only way to get to the end cities is to beat the dragon.
Okay.
So you
Then
have to progress the game, beat the dragon, and then that opens up a portal to the rest of the end dimension. And then you have to find an end city with a ship attached, and then inside that ship would be the Elytra, which is the flying wings.
Nice.
And then make sure you've got stuff to repair the flying wings, so you don't have to go back and hunt down another ship.
Oh, that's right. Minecraft has, like, degradation. Yeah, that's not a thing in Terraria.
Nope. But yes, no, this idea of adding random variables to Portal seems like, I feel like that would be a lot of those old games would be kind of fun like that.
Yeah, I mean, I played a Link to the Past randomizer. It didn't do things like make the floor lava.
No.
But when you don't know where any of the treasures are, but you know all the spots where they could be, it changes the game and it makes it like, oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, now I can go here. No, now I can do this.
I remember watching a YouTube video of Lego, I think it was Lego Star Wars, but all the doors were random.
Oh, God. Yep.
They had to stop halfway through, though, because they forgot to remove the vehicle levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so their droid suddenly found himself in the middle of, you know, the Death Star trench, and he's like, I can't beat this level. I'm not a spaceship. I can't pick up the torpedoes.
Oops.
We should probably figure that we should probably fix this. Yeah.
Yep. So it was like one of the developers of the randomizer.
Yeah, was doing
like,
it.
Kind of forgot about that.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, so that did not work at all.
Okay.
So wait, EA, I see your other topic here. EA released the source code of Command and Conquer?
Yes. And released a Steam update for Command and Conquer for Steam Workshop. So the source code is out, and people can create like custom maps and host those on Steam for people to download and play.
Really?
Yeah. And also the source code was released.
Oh my goodness. This is not
I don't
something
know. I don't know what the licensing looks like with the source code being released, but the source code is released. So, like, if you want a mod, go in mod.
Yep. That's crazy. Like, I didn't expect that from EA. I mean, when
Right. Like, of all the companies to be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Put the source code out.
Well, I still remember when they did a re-release of The Sims and The Sims 2. We didn't talk about that, but they did a release of The Sims and Sims 2, and they didn't even test it to see if the game would actually load on some modern systems.
Yeah.
So they had to release a patch saying, okay, this might fix... this might this might actually get you to actually be able to play the game, but we're not for sure on that.
That's fantastic.
It's like, oh, you have to release a patch in order to make your re-release actually playable.
Oops.
Yep.
Oops. Yeah, but like, I hope that this is the start of a trend. It would be really, really good for a lot of these classic games to get their source code released.
Yes. Well, I mean,
because like they're not playable anymore.
No.
They're certainly not sold anymore.
Nope.
And it would be nice to be able to have that that archive, that record of here's what it is. And like, yeah, you could, in theory, compile this down and play it. Like, that'd be great.
No, whoa. There was we talked about this on the podcast of how the video game archive was stating that the number of games that are just entirely
abandoned and lost.
Yeah, is just, way too high.
Way too high. And there was some really good old games, and not just like from nostalgia, but from a like, these founded a genre.
Oh yeah, Star Wars X-Wing and TIE Fighter was yeah, loved those.
Wing Commander.
Heck,
even Star Wars X-Wing.
Even, what was I looking at just recently? Oh, The Incredible Machine. God, I loved that game. But, getting it to play on a modern computer.
Yeah, I mean, good luck.
Yep.
Even if you had the source code, good luck.
Yep. Well, that was the thing. I've got a whole bunch of pinball and other video games downstairs in the basement I rescued from my dad. And part of me is like, do I even want to try and go through the hassle of getting something to play these games? Not really. Because some of them were okay games, but it's just like there's no way of really dealing with it, right?
Right.
I'd have to actually hunt down old hardware and old software, get
or
that up,
emulators.
Possibly.
You could build an emulator for the old hardware.
Yeah, I suppose. But even then, that's just, is it worth it? I don't know. All right, so what else do you want to talk about on this list?
I mean, how about Alexa Plus?
Yes, Alexa Plus. This is Amazon's AI. It's going to be actually rolling out. If you are a Prime subscriber, you will get it.
Hi, I'm a Prime subscriber.
Yes, you will get it for free. Everybody else,
all of my devices?
Well, they haven't said the rollout yet. But they said it will start with the Echo Show smart displays. Will be the first ones to get it.
So I don't have those. I just have the
speaker.
Yes. I don't want to say what kind of speaker because that's its wake word.
Yep.
So are those going to get Alexa Plus, or am I consigned to the crappy version of Alexa?
Tom's Guide says Alexa Plus devices. Here's the gadgets that will and won't work. Okay, so the Echo Show. Okay. Echo second. The voice-only experience for Alexa Plus are the Echo 2nd Gen and later, Echo Dot and Echo Dot Kids 2nd Gen and later, Echo Pop, Echo Spot, Echo Show 5, Echo Hub, Echo Studio, Echo Auto, and Echo Buds.
Okay. I mean, if the speaker is 2nd Gen and later, then I think I'm good.
Yep. So yeah, the Echo Dot 1st Gen, which is what I think we have. Mm-hmm. The Echo 1st Gen, which I know is what we have.
I think I have the Dot in most of the rooms in the house. Let's see. Where's my devices? My devices. There we go.
If your Dot has 4 buttons on the top, then you have a 2nd Gen.
I have a bunch of 3rd gens and 2 1st gens.
How do you find that? Is that in the Alexa app?
Nope. I went to Amazon.com. I went to my account, devices, and it's listed there.
All right, let me see. Oh, except these
I have
are all
the office,
under...
which is a 3rd gen, the bedroom, 3rd gen, the guest room, 3rd gen, the craft room, 3rd gen, the basement is a Dot 1st gen, the front room is a Dot 1st gen, the kitchen, I think, is a 2nd gen. Yeah, because the 1st gen is like a solid plastic thing.
Yeah, these are all under Kate's account, so
you can't check?
no, because Kate has ordered my anniversary present from Amazon. So I am staying away
From your Amazon
from
information and history.
from her Amazon account because she's also the
Yes.
one who has the wish lists for
I
Isaac
see.
and Megan.
Okay.
So I go in there, if Isaac, says, hey, I want this for my birthday or Christmas or something, I'm like, okay, I'll add it to your list. So then I switch over to Kate's account, go to
That's
the wish
nice.
list and do that. But I'm staying away, for another couple of months.
Yeah.
Wax and silverware, by the way, are is this year's anniversary. Yeah.
Wax and silverware, hopefully not together.
No, but still, it's wax and silverware for 16 years.
Congrats on 16.
But still, wax and silverware? Really?
Well, I expect that it's not wax and silverware. I expect that it was wax. I expect that it was silverware. And then whatever thing like that you guys are using is just like, it's both.
Yeah, no, well, we've always had the traditional and the modern one. We did both of them just because, some of these are just stupid.
Yeah.
Like for
Silverware for your you've been together.
Yeah.
For 16 years.
Yep.
Now you're buying silverware?
Yep. It's, some of these are just dumb. But at some point, it's like, okay, then they stop doing the individual years and they only hit the big ones. So as soon as that happens, then it's like, okay, now what am I going to do?
I don't know.
I'll have to figure something out. So, all right. Anything else, or should we hit the randoms?
Let's go to randoms.
All right. I was originally going to review a pasta pot, but since I had time, I went out and saw Captain America: Brave New World.
Yeah.
So I'd love to talk about that.
Okay.
Now,
let's
have you
talk about that.
have you
I
not,
have not seen it?
You have not seen it, but
I have not seen it.
what can you tell me about the movie from the advertising that you have seen?
I have not seen advertising other than I know Harrison Ford is in the movie.
Yes, but what happens to Harrison Ford?
I mean, he's General Thunderbolt Ross.
Yep.
And becomes the Red Hulk.
Yep.
That's what I know.
And that is the movie in a nutshell. The whole movie is pushing towards some unknown with the president. The entire movie keeps moving forward with some unknown for the president, some unknown for the president. The problem is Disney fucking advertising spoils it in every single frickin' ad, movie poster, toy, TV spot. And it's just like, oh, well, it's like this movie got done dirty by Disney.
Who's the president in the movie?
Harrison Ford?
Oh, so he's not General Ross.
Well, no, he is Ross, but Ross got...
Ross, but Ross is the president.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's every single ad.
They've been working up to the Thunderbolts for like 5 years.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you know the comics at all, you kind of know where this is going.
I know, but even if you didn't know the comics, the entire movie is what's the big secret with the president? What's the big secret with the president? And it's like, we all know what it is.
The big secret is that he's a Hulk?
Yes. And it's like... I saw it on the movie poster walking into the theater. So
he was already a Hulk. It's not that he becomes a Hulk.
Well, that's what's pushing him to, they're trying to push him to get angry. Why? So he can turn into the Hulk and, show the world that he is a Hulk. And it's just like, really? We already knew that from the posters and the advertising and everything. It's like if they did an M. Night Shyamalan movie poster with the twist in the poster, and it's just like, that's the entire time it's trying to be, secretive and, mysterious and everything.
So that just sounds like it to me. That doesn't mean that like the advertising spoiled the movie and ruined the movie. To me, that means that maybe the tone of the movie was wrong.
Yes, that's the other thing there. It was you didn't know if it was going to be Captain America, Winter Soldier, or if it was going to be more Captain America Civil War, because those are two very different vibes.
Yeah.
And the movie was trying to do both of them at the same time, and it just didn't do either one of them.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like Marvel movies have kind of lost their way.
Yep.
And Marvel shows. Like, I haven't seen the last couple shows or movies.
Agatha All Along was the last one that I saw for TV, and it was okay.
Like, at this point, I may just go to Wikipedia. And just be like, oh, that's what happened. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Agatha all along was an interesting torchbearer from the whole WandaVision universe aspect of it. So, it was a bit of a torchbearer for that, which was interesting. But, I haven't seen the Marvels.
Yep, same.
I still...
Although, I am a little interested. It looks like they're rebooting Daredevil.
Yes, that's actually coming out soon, isn't it?
And that looked really amazing.
Which part of me is like, oh, shoot, do I need to go back and watch the last bit of all of the Netflix shows?
Nope. I don't think you do. I think they're kind of pretending like those just didn't happen.
I need to watch Echo. That's what I needed to do. I haven't watched Echo yet either. I haven't watched Echo. I haven't watched the Marvels. It's not as, when Marvel movies first started coming out, they were appointment movies, right? I went out of my way to go see them as soon as possible.
Right.
Because...
and I think this is what people are talking about with the superhero fatigue.
Yes.
That, people aren't lining up to see these on day one.
No.
But is that because there's the fatigue, or is that because people are, just tired of, that the quality of the movies is down?
I feel like it is
it's
the quality...
It's not that they're tired of the topic, but just the quality of the movie is down.
I feel like the quality of the movie is down. I mean, you could even watch it with, the difference between Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. I mean, you basically have the same cast, the same crew.
Yeah, and one was just a better movie.
And the first one was just a better movie than the second one. People are trying to do something new, something different, and it's just like, I don't... Even this one, Sam just wasn't as enjoyable as he was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And that was just kind of sad.
Because he wasn't even great in that.
No, but he was still more enjoyable, him and Bucky bouncing off each other. That was, that was a good
Buddy
duo.
cop.
Yeah. His new Falcon was played by, I think it was Danny Ramirez played him. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
His new Falcon, who was one of the guys from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, just would not shut up. I was not cheering for the sidekick at all. So, it was
just bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So, would I go see it in the theater? No need. Just wait for it to...
Where did you see it if you didn't see it in the theater?
Well, no. You
saw it in the theater.
Yes, I saw it in the theater.
You are just recommending people not to see it in the theater.
Yes.
Okay.
So, that's my review.
Okay.
All right. Random topic. Rolled ahead of time a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Who arranged for Eminem throwing M&Ms at Andy and Kate's house for their wedding anniversary?
I mean, timely. Your anniversary's not too far away.
No, it's not. So Eminem's going to come into town and throw M&Ms at our house. Now,
You're welcome.
I do know that Eminem, his daughter, is somewhere around the area because her wedding was in Battle Creek, and
that's a pretty broad area.
Yeah, you're talking just half hour down the road from Kalamazoo.
Yeah,
I think that's the closest. So there is family somewhere nearby, but I don't know. Do I go to Mom's Spaghetti and hope that he's around? Try and get him to come?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can look up where to send his mail.
True. Find out who his agent is.
Marshall Mathers. You can contact Marshall Mathers on social media by email or by contacting his agent. He is at Eminem on Instagram and at Eminem on Twitter.
I feel like that'd be
In 2020, Eminem shared his phone number with fans on social media and invited them to text him.
Oh my goodness.
Or you can contact Celebrity Talent International.
What was that? Oh, Isaac was watching something on the history of Minecraft today and how it related to Notch. Mm-hmm. And I guess after Notch had, sold his, shares and left, people were still trying to contact him for problems they had in Minecraft because they had his number.
Poor guy.
He's like, pro tip, I will not be able to help you with your Minecraft issue, so please stop calling me. But I feel like, no, having Eminem throw Eminem, because she'd have all the M&Ms in the lawn, and they'd get all disgusting.
Oh, they'd get eaten.
Oh, good. So now there's a whole bunch of animals now on our lawn.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a bunch of squirrels that'll just find them.
Oh, yeah. No, those
Rabbits.
Squirrels and chipmunks. Not so much...
Or just they'll get, like, crushed into the dirt and just biodegrade.
Or there'd be ants.
Or you'll get ants. Lots of ants.
Oh, there already are lots of ants. I don't know why there are so many ants in our backyard, but there are.
Because there's ants everywhere, Andy.
Yeah, I know. I've played the game Ants.
You mean Sim Ant?
Sim Ant, yes. I was trying to think of like what the actual
I played the
name
game Ants. That was a movie starring Woody Allen.
Yep. Not to be confused with
It
A Bug
came out
Life.
at the same time as A Bug's Life.
Yep.
Because that was in the days where, like, Disney and DreamWorks were getting the same pitches and then turning them down, or like saying nah and then doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Like if you boil it down, Ants and A Bug's Life are the same pitch.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just one was the Disney take on it and one wasn't.
Yeah, we're going through DreamWorks movies right now.
Shrek,
Yep. We just finished Shrek 3. Thank
Nice.
God that one's over.
Kung Fu Panda.
We've already done all the Kung Fu Panda movies.
All of them?
Yeah, we done all of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where would one go to watch Kung Fu Panda 2?
Oh, I don't remember if that was the one that disappeared or not.
I can't find it.
Yeah, there was one that disappeared off of the
Streaming platforms.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I think it's that one.
because there were a couple of them. We just rented them from the library.
Well, great. Maybe the library has it. That's a good point. I should check that out.
Yeah, no, I literally swung by the library after taking Megan out today and picked up Puss in Boots to watch once we're done with Shrek 4, because that is the Shrek 4, Puss in Boots, and then Puss in Boots 2, The Last Wish, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Which is supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen that one yet, and I'm very curious about that.
That's the one with Jack Horner.
Yep.
Yeah, who is Disney.
Yep.
It's great. It's a fantastic meta commentary. Claude just beat Misty.
Oh, good. But yeah, we've seen the Madagascar movies, the Penguin movies.
Yep.
Kate-
Sorry, Eminem with M&Ms on your lawn. The question is, who hired him?
Yes.
I mean,
who arranged for him to
who
come?
arranged? Okay.
I would not arrange for Eminem to throw M&Ms at my own house, so it would not be me.
So, like, throw M&Ms is a... Like, it doesn't say throw individual M&Ms.
Oh, is he just like driving by in his
Could be
car?
throwing a package of M&Ms?
He just chucks a giant bag of M&Ms out the window as he's driving by.
Or what if he's in your front yard and he's just like hucking things of M&Ms at like trick-or-treaters? Oh, but this is for your anniversary.
Yeah.
That would work if it was Brian Beth.
Yes.
Because their anniversary's Halloween. This
Yes.
is for your anniversary.
For our anniversary, Eminem is chucking M&Ms at our house.
Do you want M&Ms for your anniversary?
Well, I'm not going to turn down M&Ms.
Should I arrange to have some M&Ms delivered at your house? By Eminem?
No, don't involve Marshall Mathers in here. He's got his own life.
What if Marshall Mathers, what if you did not know this? Because I've kept it a secret. And Marshall Mathers owed me a favor.
I would just be glad to sit down and get the story of how Eminem owes you a favor.
Just one favor that I have yet to collect on. Just the one. And I'd be like, hey, Marshall, hey man, this is Dave. I need to call in that favor. My friend Andy and his wife Kate are having their anniversary soon, and I'd like you to just go to their place and just take literally a bag of M&Ms and just huck it at their front door. All right, cool. Yep, I'll send details. All right. Yep, thanks.
I'll Venmo you for the M&Ms.
If you just swing by my parents, they'll have the M&Ms for you. Yeah, yep. Say hi. All right. Cool. Okay, bye.
I don't even know where to go from this.
I think there's only one place to go.
Yes, and that's to bed. So this is a wrap.
This has been another episode of the Random Access Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, corrections, suggestions, remarks, reviews, rebukes, retorts, or just rants, feel free to contact us. You can find us on Twitter at RAPodcast, or send us an email at mail@rapodcast.net. Thank you for listening.